All right, so here's the Dentron Clipperton L again, trying to restore the, I want to call these half-ohm fusing resistors to the finals, the four 572B final tubes. At any rate, this burned up a good hour and was a very painful operation. I think my poor brother would have taken this amplifier and thrown it against the wall or run it over with a cement truck having to do this. This was very unpleasant. So I was able to find a insulator from my old radio here. I had this batch of, I had removed these tube sockets from the 100V and they had stilts, or they had insulators on them, which were sort of the same ones that the Dentron uses. So I was able to get one of those off of there. And I put that one on the bottom and raised this thing up a bit. It was really, really painful to get that screw in the bottom, which I had to reach from down here and use needle nose and my fingers, and that probably took me half an hour to get that on there. In fact, it was hard to put the little threaded bit into here that I forgot to install. I got that installed in there finally. And it was hard to get these little parts arranged because you are working from the front here and you really can't get tools back here or soldering iron or anything. But I think it's soldered together now. I just gotta tighten this thing up. So I thought about putting some 2 ohm resistors in there for them to get better wattage, but I only had 3 2 ohm resistors, so I didn't do that. Anyway, this is the rated 2 resistors at 1 ohm, which is about 2 watts or so at half an ohm, so we'll see how that works out. You ground the capacitor on the bottom per the schematic, and in the middle you supply the B+, and then on the top you supply the RF choke, which supplies the plates of the tubes. I was going to take this thing out to try to make it easier, and I thought that would entail destroying the choke probably, or destroying something else, so I just worked around it. I guess these joints are all fine. You don't want to have any sharp wires because of high voltage. I should probably coat these with solder some more to make them bulbous, but guess we'll just try it out. So anyway, now it's time to check the tubes, make sure they aren't shorted, put them in and see if this amplifier works at all. But this was a painful job, and I bet many Dentrons go to the scrap heap because people don't even want to deal with that thing. I was thinking about putting the resistors underneath, but I figured they had them here for a reason, maybe for suppression or something. But this build out of these ceramic insulators is just hell. So to get this thing attached way back here is just not easy. You have access in the top, that's true. That's maybe good for screwing it down, but nope. You gotta get in there with small tools, needle nose, and it's horrendous. All right, that's my, I guess my bitching session for this thing. It's time to see if it works. So check the tubes, put them in, turn it on, see if it blows smoke or works. Thanks for watching. Have a great day.